Sheesh. Welcome back to another video. I haven't done a GTA 5 video in a minute. In today's video, I bring to you GTA 5 top 10 old school tips and tricks.
My nigga.
Let's get into the first one. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. First off, I'm going to teach you guys how to open up the hood of your car the old school way. Alright, so I'm just going to show you quickly with the flashlight here. Basically, we want to pop the hood, almost destroying it in a manner. I'm looking for the seam right now. I actually fail at this point. Hop out the car, whatever. But what I was trying to show you guys there's actually a lining on the car that splits the door and the back panel of the hood. Looking for that, and I'm trying to shoot it right now. I take my first shot, was a miss. The second shot hit, we popped it open, and that's what we want to get it started. So we're gonna head over to this side and look for an edge to shoot at with our bullet. Took one shot right there. We're gonna look for our second shot, hit it in the same area. Again, what we're looking for is a standard spot to hit the bullet off of. Yeah, boy. Now, just like that, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody got hit, spin a block again. Yeah.
Alright, so on to the next tip. This one is for the OGs, stancing your car manually. This was huge, you know what I'm saying?
We do not care.
So what you're gonna need is any gun. I prefer to use my sniper rifle. Of course, you can use a pistol, you can use an assault rifle, even a minigun. But let's stick to the basics. I'm gonna pull out my sniper rifle right now. I'm gonna aim at the back tire, but we're gonna shoot behind it. I take my first shot. I have full armor 100%, so it takes about eight sniper rifle shots. There we go. I stance the back. I don't know if you guys seen it. I do a little roll because it's a little quicker than just walking over. I do miss my first shot here. That's one drop right there, and that's a second drop. Let's roll over to the other side right quick. Again, we're shooting behind the tire, always in the little opening if you can. Especially with these old cars, you could actually shoot in the middle of the wheel, but for some of the newer cars you'd have problems. And the newest cars nowadays, you can't even stance them manually, so GG. Anyways, there's one drop right there, and we're taking our final shots, and that's the the second drop.
You stupid.
As you can see, the back of my hood is actually propped up, but that's just because it got damaged along with one bullet. So GG. That's how you stance your car, boys. So for this next clip, this would be considered a trick. When selling any vehicle, more particularly your deluxos that you've been hoarding, saving to sell for later on gains and rewards, we are going to minimize the sell time. So we're going to go drive to the mod shop right now, quickly damage our vehicle. In the video it's more dramatized, just smash a headlight out or something, drive into the mod shop. With our car being damaged, we only have two options rather than the full list. We're going to head over to the sell option, and then we're going to quickly press start, the option key on your controller. Boom, and that's it right there. That's one of the fastest methods of selling vehicles. We'll pull off our phone, go to the mechanic, call out our vehicle again. We'll go from there, rinse and repeat, boys. So use this if you're selling vehicles. One of the best tricks in the game right here is the Comet SR being kicked, so you can get faster speeds out of it. So we're gonna head to the back of the vehicle right now, and we're gonna just start kicking, hitting that circle button, walking towards the back of the wheel until it lowers 2 times. As you can see, it's lowered 2 times, but I gave it a little extra kick for a little extra juice. I'll explain a little more later. So we keep kicking on this side until it lowers 2 times on each side. Guys, you can give it a little extra kick or not, but once it lowers 2 times, you're pretty much okay to go. The only way to judge that you have a really good car is that you go into first person view, and then you look for the speeds of 180 and 200. 200 meaning that is one of the best speeds. Keep in mind that only certain roads really unlock these speeds. Ever since a certain patch back in the day that made this car a little shittier, using this car up here in this little, I would say, the country area really unlocks this car. Especially from here on out, you're able to hit 200 no matter what. But honestly, if you have a really good car, 200 plus, that's able to kind of run anywhere. But you'll see the changes in what roads you're allowed to really speed on. It's weird, it's a glitch, but enjoy this one. Honestly, you can do this with the Comet, you can do this with the Comet RS, and you can also do this with the Comet Retro and some various cars. You can also kick your car some more if you don't like the speed that you're currently running at. Also, sometimes you have to do it again, get rid of the car and call it back out. If you ever want to have a car meet or a photo shoot within the central mod shop, well, the Lost Custom shop, you can without killing the mechanic. All you would have to do is pull up to the mod shop, press start, just before entering the cut screen, press circle, yada yada, back out, and then there you have it. Basically a fairly simple trick, and you can do whatever you like with this one.
I ain't worried about shit. Try to harm me, I leave his ass like a tip. I'ma tell you now, I'ma twist him like a hip.
Alright, so for this next trick that we have here, it's double clutching. Basically, everyone should know about the button configurations to make double clutching a thing in game. My controls are a little different than how some of you normally have yours set up. My emergency brake is X, yours is probably R1. So X and R1 means the same thing, just figure out what button applies to you in your setup. To get everything activated, you have to be around a certain speed in game. That's usually around 30 to 50 miles per hour depending on the car you are driving. And to do that, you're going to have to press R2 and your emergency button. Mine is X, yours should be R1. We are going to hit the accelerator and our emergency button at the same time. Remember, we must do the double clutch in the range of 30 to 50 miles per hour. You can also do this with the all-wheel drive vehicle. All you're going to have to do is add in the brake button. Remember guys, it's R2, your emergency brake, and L2 all at the same time. Alright, for this next clip, if you're ever driving down on this highway, the green tunnel I like to call this area, you can actually ride the wall of the tunnel the entire way if you hold it in the right position. As you can see, I hit that one spot back there, the specific spot, and that gets you from the top of the tunnel to the end of the tunnel. And if you can hold it down right, you can show off. But as you can see right here, yeah, things go south. So
This nigga is trash.
personally, for this clip, I'm not too sure why you would want to do this, but if you get an Outlaw and you go underground, everyone should know this location by now. You can actually go in 360s. Honestly, it's pretty dumb, pretty lame, but pretty cool at the same time, you know what I'm saying? This is GTA. So if you come here on the map, you can get to this spot. All you would have to do is just walk through the front doors and get through the security gate. Get over to one of these, I guess, generators that have electricity running through them. Before the stun gun, basically, you could get stunned with just your own action upon walking onto one of those prompts. So if you really want to get stunned for a cool little video or any reason, then you can enjoy this one. So you want to find an adder online, but you don't have the money, but you do have a friend that has a Bugatti. I mean, there is a way to spawn the Bugatti online, and all you have to do is park your friend's Bugatti right there, and we need to just hop into a random car and drive around and return back to this position to see if the Bugatti has spawned. It's almost like a forced spawn glitch, but it does take a couple tries. I left the area one time. I went just down the road, made a quick little U-turn, and made my way back. Didn't work out too well, the car was not there, and we moved on. After quickly driving by the first position where we rested our adder, the car was not there, quickly drove out the area. I was like, alright, let's just go a little bit further this time. Honestly, again, kind of didn't matter, because even on this second attempt going a further distance, it still didn't spawn. But getting back to the area right now, we do see some cars spawning in, but not the one that we need. So we're gonna go dip out the area one more time, and we're gonna see if it spawns. So on my third attempt, I was getting a little bothered, even though we've only been through 2 attempts. But I said, you know what, I'm just gonna go drive down the road one more time, not too far, and I'm gonna drive back to the spot. I mean, people say that you have to do this around a certain time. I wasn't in that time bracket, and it still worked. So when we arrive right now, we get to see a spawn adder online, which is pretty dope because you don't get to see high valued vehicles rolling on the street. So there you have it, an adder spawned in a public session to be at that, with using a friend's Bugatti or your own adder. And you cannot fake that action right there. Elbow to window. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the video all the way till the end. That's my top 10 old school tips and tricks on GTA 5. Make sure you drop a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos.